Lubbock is growing, and that is no secret. We all know that there is new construction basically whatever direction you want to live in Lubbock. And so I wanted to take you to a couple of model homes in the area that we're going to be in West Lubbock. And all these model homes are going to be under 400,000. That way you can get an idea of what some of the inside of these homes look like. I know I haven't showed you much of the inside of some of these newer construction homes, or also to just some model homes that you can buy, or semi-custom model homes that you can come in, kind of pick out the color scheme that you would like, or if you already want a pre-existing one and don't want to have to worry about that, then that's always an option as well too. And so today I wanted to take you around to two different homes, show you the inside of two different floor plans in almost two different locations. They're very, very close to each other, but same builder. That way you can kind of get an idea of what under $400,000 looks like for a semi-custom home by a reputable builder here in Lubbock, Texas. And we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Lubbock, Texas, well then be sure to tap that bell and hit that subscribe button so that you can be the first to know about all things living in Lubbock, Texas. I help people every single day, just like you, looking to make their move to Lubbock. And I absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call, or message me on any platform, and I'd love the opportunity to meet you and your family and help make a smooth move to Lubbock, Texas. So we are going to be going to a builder called Roten Homes, and they are a family-owned and operated business. Since 1984, they've been in Lubbock, and I think that is something to be said for, because a lot of people in Lubbock do like working with a local family-owned business, and they're not trying to mass produce hundreds and hundreds of homes every single year as quick as they can. They really do strive for quality. They really are trying to put the customer's best interest at heart. And like I said, so they do semi-custom homes if you are looking to build a certain floor plan in a certain neighborhood, or if you just want to already have a pre-built home by them, depending on what your floor plan you're looking for, depending on if it's the right colors, then you can absolutely do that as well too. So enough of me talking. I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to show you just the exterior of this home. So right now we are in Escondido Crossing, and Escondido Crossing is in Wolfforth technically, or Lubbock technically, just kind of depends on where you're at, and it's in West Lubbock. And so this specific home is going to be a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, and I love that they did the beams in the front archway in the front, which I think just kind of ties it all together. Very West Texas, very ranch style home. And also too, I love that you can have a front porch if you want to. You can put chairs, you can even put a little fence up if you wanted a little bit more privacy right here. I just love that you have the option to either decorate it with furniture or however you see fit. And so a lot of these homes, I will say, so the front, that does look a little bare, but they will come with sod. They just do not want to put the sod in until, of course, the homeowner purchases it. And so this home, like I mentioned, is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with a formal dining room, and it's a little over 2,200 square feet. But flip it around, right when you walk in, throughout this entire home, you're going to have the vaulted ceilings throughout, the 10-foot vaulted ceilings. And then to your right, you're going to have the formal dining room area, which I think a lot of builders are straying away from right now, because a lot of people like the open concept and want a formal dining room and kind of in line with the living area. But I think that having a formal dining is such a nice added touch that a lot of builders are not incorporating these days. And so I'm going to start off on this side of the house first, and then I'll go over to that side. And you can see right when you walk in, you do have the gray vinyl plank flooring, and you also have the beautiful fireplace. What I love about this fireplace is it does have electrical, so that way you can mount your TV up there or whatever you may choose to do. You don't have to have a separate TV console if you do not want to. So turning back around here, we'll go into the kitchen. And as I talk about the kitchen real quick, I wanted to talk about something that makes Roten Homes a little bit different than some other builders here in the area. Is they really do pride themselves on ensuring that the insulation of the homes are above par or above standard of the typical standard that you should have your home at. And so they do a 1-inch foam board that covers the entire outside of the home. So that protects a lot of the heat, especially in the summertime, a lot of the dust that we're getting, a lot of the snow that we get. And so it just adds an extra layer of protection in your home. So I'll flip it around to the kitchen. They also do in all of their homes, they have a radiant barrier roof decking. So that way you don't have to worry about, I know a lot of people kind of worry about with the vaulted ceilings, what is my AC bill gonna look like? This is the pantry. They do a radiant barrier roof decking, and they also spray the attic with an R50 fiberglass insulation, which is almost double the standard practice of a typical foam and fiberglass insulation. So I love this island right here. I love that it'll have the added storage. And then also too, it'll have the electrical, but you can put bar stools underneath here. You can eat at this island, in this kitchen island, which I think is so important, especially if you have little kiddos and you just, quick and easy breakfast at the bar stool. And you come in here, and then right off of the kitchen, you have the laundry room area. So you also have a little mud room. And so right off of the kitchen, we're gonna have the mud room and laundry room area. And so the reason why I have the door open is because I wanted to point out the garage. And the garage is, yes, just a standard 2-car garage. However, it is oversized. And so it has vaulted ceilings in here as well too. Plenty of storage spaces for right here. And then also too, you can add a deep freezer or extra fridge in the garage as well. I just wanted to point that out. And so as we walk back into the kitchen area, you can see that it is the open concept, and I love that it has extra storage throughout as well. You never have too much storage, right? And so this home does have a mother-in-law suite, which I think is really special, or whatever you call it. If you have an older kiddo that wants their own room, then it's also perfect for that as well too. And what I mean by that is it just has its own bathroom. So 4-3 bedroom, or 4-3. And so as I flip it around, we started from the front door. We're gonna go this way into the mother-in-law or suite off of the living area. Just a standard bedroom size. You can kind of peek. This is your bathroom. But I do like it so the windows are facing the exterior. We can go out there in a second, but you are further away from the street. And then on this side of the house, so as soon as you enter on the left side of the home, you're gonna have your 2 additional bedrooms. So you're gonna have 1 bedroom. Again, they're gonna have the vaulted ceilings. This bedroom does face the front. So this could be, if you don't need a 4th bedroom, this could be great for an office. And then you have the extra guest bath. Something that I like about Roten is they also do add plenty of storage behind the doors, which I think is definitely needed. And they do the tile in the bathtub instead of the insert, which I think is really nice. And then when you come through here as well, you'll have just the extra bedroom, vaulted ceilings in here as well too, but nothing super crazy. So I will take y'all now to the master bath. This neighborhood in Upland Crossing is also really close to Alcove Trails Middle School. And so if you want to be close to a middle school, walking distance to middle school, then this would be a great option. Also too, they are continuing to build two new schools here in the Friendship area that in this neighborhood, which is going to be phenomenal just because of how much growth this neighborhood and the surrounding area is growing. Again, this is one of my favorite neighborhoods in West Lubbock. It's just, I love that they're continuing to grow. I love that they are seeing the growth of Lubbock, and a lot of things are happening in this direction. So I will take you to the master. So this is the master. It will have the vaulted ceilings as well too. All of the homes that Roten builds, they do come with a 1-2-10 builder warranty. Do have a warranty in place if you are worried about that. And then it also has the double closet here with some built-ins in the center, and either side they have the railings. And then as you walk into the bathroom, you will have, I love that they added the door. I think a lot of people don't love that sometimes when you have a bath, they don't have the extra door. So I love that they added that. And then also to the double vanities and the separate tub and shower combo. They did the little hexagon tiles and the shower, which I love. And then they also just did the same tile that we saw in the guest bath. But I love that they added, you have a jacuzzi jet tub right here, which is great, especially if you love tubs and it gets cold in the winter. And then we have all these added built-ins as well too. So I'm gonna take you and we're gonna go to the back of the house. That way you can kind of see what the backyard looks like. I know a lot of people wonder how much room is outside. And so I will warn you though, we do not have sod, like I mentioned. There's no sod right now in the back of this house because this home is not sold. So as soon as it does sell, they will add a sod. Let's flip it around and I'll show you. So they do have a covered patio, which is awesome. You can come out here again, more space for grilling, more space for hanging out, eating. If you wanted to extend it, I see a lot of people extend the patio right here that way, and then add another pergola kind of right here, add a pergola to the end. That way, if you wanted even more of a sitting area, even more of you love to entertain, decking, all of that, you could totally do that and still have plenty of space for grassy area. And even if you wanted to add a pool, you totally could add a pool here. There's plenty of room for that. And I know some backyards do not have the capability to add a pool because they're so small, especially new construction. Another thing to point out is the privacy fence that they added here. So this is the privacy fence all along here. It actually does butt up against the Friendship Middle School that I was just mentioning. Let's see if we can come out here and I can show you. So here's the track and here's the middle school, and not every home, but we do have a lot of alleys here in the Lubbock area. So it does butt up against the alley. At least you have the alley to protect you. And then this is the exterior, the back of the home, the brick. So like I mentioned, so this home is listed almost at $365,000. It's at $363,000. And it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with a fireplace, with the covered patios, and with the open concept and the extra added formal bedroom. One thing I wanted to mention too is all throughout the home they have the 2-inch faux blinds, and then my favorite is just this added door blind. That way if you have any dogs that like to go outside, they don't have to ruin the door every time they come in and out. So this is one of the model homes that Roten has to offer. Again, $363,000 for 3. And so we're gonna go into another model home that's gonna be a little bit smaller so that you can see the difference between the two. So we'll see you there. So we are at our second house, and this is technically in the Escondido Ranch part of the neighborhood. However, it's literally just right across the school. So the school separates kind of the two neighborhoods. And so we did not travel very far. We are still within walking distance to the Friendship Middle School that just opened. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, but that middle school just opened in August of 2023. So it's pretty awesome to have their first class there. But I'm kind of standing a little bit further back because I'm on a major road, but this is one of their model homes. And so this house is for sale. But if you love this floor plan, but don't necessarily want to be, right across from the busy road, we can find you in a different location. Like I said, they are building in other parts of the neighborhood, this same floor plan. So this floor plan is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan. I'm gonna flip the camera around so that you can see the outside. So that's where I just was in the walkway. I love that they have the standard walkway too. I love when people decorate it for Christmas and Halloween. It's so beautiful. But you can kind of see, so this is going to be also a standard 2-car garage, brick and stone on the exterior, which I think is a really nice touch. I think a lot of people are loving the brick and the stone exterior features. I love that the window is encased in the brick. And so we will walk straight in. It's going to be a little bit different. So this floor plan is actually 1,900 square feet, 1,911 square feet, but it does seem very, very large. So as soon as we walk in, we'll also have the vaulted ceilings, and we'll have the vaulted ceilings throughout. That's something that they do add in all of their homes. They have this unique texture or vinyl plank flooring throughout the home. So if you have gray, brown furniture, tan, white, it'll match all of it. And so right off of the front, we'll have one of the guest bedrooms. Again, the vaulted ceilings. And I love that they add the double door into the closet. I just think that adds such a nice space instead of the sliding. It doesn't get stuck on the rail. And so then you'll walk in and you'll have your guest bath. I love that they added the tile. They added a unique tile feature in the middle of this with the hexagon tile. And then they didn't just do it insert in this one as well either. And they also carried over the peppered granite into the guest bath, which I think it's always nice to have the granite. And then also too, these cabinets, or the vanity is also taller than most vanities. So it goes a little bit above hip height, which is really nice, especially if you don't have to bend down too far. Again, they have a cute little coat closet or linen closet in here. And then you have the second guest bedroom right off of the back of the house. So this is, as soon as you walk in, you'll take a left and you'll have both of those bedrooms and then the guest bath. So then you walk into the beautiful home, and look how gorgeous the open concept feels, but isn't so overwhelmingly open concept that you feel like you can't, where you have no room distinction, which I think is a really big thing these days, is to have some room distinction. And I love that they did the 2-tier island in here. They have the island and the sink on the side, but still plenty of counter space on either side. And I love the decorative tile that they use as the backsplash, and they carried it around onto this backsplash as well too. And you also have the center island that is great for prepping, great extra storage and space, especially when you're entertaining. There's tons of counter space. I mean, look how much cabinet space there is. And then too, all of the drawers that pull out, and then the pantry. All stainless steel appliances. Frigidaire appliances will come standard with all of the homes here. And this is just your standard typical pantry. And then the pendant lights are an added touch as well too. Again, this island does have electrical sockets and storage, which I think if you have an island, it needs to have both. And so as we walk over, we do have a eating area as well too, which is great. I love that they're adding an eating area. And then we'll also go into the laundry room area. If you want a true laundry room, I think that it's special to have a true laundry room that has a door to close. And so I love that this laundry room does have a door to close. Even though it is right off the kitchen, you can still be separate and isolated. You don't have to worry about your guests walking into it. And then again, like the last house, you will have the oversized garage as well too. And I love that this space also has a little indent right here so that you could add a deep freeze or refrigerator, extra storage here if you wanted. So tons and tons of room that you can do in this garage. And so we'll come out of the garage and we will walk back into the kitchen living area. And I did want to point out that all of the appliances that Roten uses, they are all Energy Star efficient, water heaters, dishwashers. I mean, you name it, it will be energy efficient. Also too, the windows are the low E, so they are insulated, and that is a big deal here in West Texas because we do want that insulated window, especially with how much dust we get in the air. So I'll turn you around, and this is a really big living area. I mean, it feels very, very large. Again, like I said, this is only 1,900 square feet. But I mean, you can have a sectional here if you wanted a sectional. You could have 2 chairs with a couch. There's lots of different options for your furniture taste. So I love that there's options. You don't just have to have one style of furniture. And then I wanted to also kind of point out the fireplace. So it's electric fireplace. And I love the details that they've added on the fireplace. It's so beautiful. A flip of a switch, you'll have a fire. Again, on the mantle, you will have the electrical outlet and socket. So right off of the kitchen and living, we'll have the master. And so the master actually, I think, has a bigger bedroom than the previous master that we just went to, but I'll flip it around so you can kind of see. So it does have the vaulted ceilings, room for a king bed in between here. And then another feature I love that Road adds is an additional closet. So you could use this as storage if you wanted, because the other closet, honestly, what I'm about to show you is really large. But I just love that they added against this wall right here, just some extra storage. And I don't see that a ton with builders. And so as we come around here, again, the vanity will be a higher vanity. And I love that there's tons and tons of storage in here. They carried the vinyl plank design into the bathroom as well too. Kind of more of a ranch style feel, especially with the detail on the soaker tub. You can kind of see this tile does match really well with the vinyl plank flooring. I think they tightened that really, really well. And then you'll also have a separate tub and shower combo, so have a full walk-in shower. And then, so this one does not have a door for the toilet. If you do want a privacy door, you could probably always add one if you really wanted to, but it does not have a door. And then this is the second closet. So this is the second walk-in closet. It is pretty large for its space, or for its size. Again, we'll have some built-ins on either side. So it's a big closet. So like I said, if you don't need the other one, you totally don't have to use it. But I just love the fact that they add a couple of different closet spaces in here in the master. And then also too, here's a different view from the bathroom. And the master is on the back end of the house, so you're not having to be on the front with noise. So we'll walk back out and we'll go into the backyard. You can see that this one, they did add sod already, but you can also see is they do have the privacy fence, just like the last house. They have a little bit of a covered patio, not as large as the last house we just came from, but they still have a little covered. I love that there's still a little bit of option for you. I mean, it's super sunny today, which kind of doesn't look like it's covered at all because the sun is shining, but on the exterior brick, we don't have the stone that carries over into the back. The stone is only going to be on the front, but you can still see the exterior will have the brick on the back. Again, all of these homes are going to have above standard insulation, which is huge here in West Texas. It will save your energy bill up to 17% with all of the Energy Star appliances, with the fiberglass blown insulation in the attic, with the walls and the 1-inch boards on the exterior. They do make sure that their homes that they build are insulated and protected from the elements of West Texas, which we have all of the elements here. So I really hope that you enjoyed the tour of the last couple of homes and these model homes built by Roten Homes. Again, I enjoyed showing you the inside of these homes. This home was priced at $323,000. The last house was a little bit higher than that, and so also a little bit different sizes, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. This is a 3-2, but you still get a lot of the same quality. You're just missing the extra bed and bath instead of what is the ensuite, I should say. So I loved showing you the interior of these homes. If you liked this style of video, I'd love to hear in the comments. I'd love for you to give this video a like, so that way I know that if y'all want more of these videos, I'd love to show them to you. If they're not newer construction or existing construction, whatever it may be, that way you can really get a feel for what these builder styles are and what to expect in some of the newer construction homes here in the Lubbock area. So as always, click that bell and hit that subscribe button so that you can be the first to know about all things living in Lubbock, Texas. And until next time, we'll see you around.